Vaughn now has the Nemesis Gem. When last we left Vaughn, he now has the Nemesis Gem. Anyway, welcome back to Legend of Legaia. We're nearing the end of the game. Slowly but surely. All of you, you have my gratitude. So now Court's all butthurt. Just turned around, whipped around, gave a nasty look, and then whipped back around, shook his head, and walked away. Anyway. So we're done with Rogue's Tower. We got the Nemesis Gem. One last thing we got to get real quick. And that is... God, fucking handmaids, get out of my way. Stairs lead to the roof. Yes, I know that. I've been to the future, you see. Queen is on the roof. Oh, wow. Queen on a roof. Dick in a box. Cat in a hat. Whatever. Ugh, excuse me. Been very burpy lately. I don't know why. Anyway. Here's Queen Mania. This is Noah's mother. Family resemblance is pretty striking. I mean, really, you couldn't make, like, I don't know. It's just lame. Like, female characters always have to look like their moms. Nothing like their dads. But then the male characters don't look anything like their dads. Like, look at Val. He doesn't look anything like Vaughn. Vaughn, Noah, God, thank you very much. Although I am secretly Jesse from Team Rocket, and I want you to hand over all of your Pokemon now. Thanks to you, my unborn child is safe and sound. Alright, so speaking of unborn children, no, I'm not going to talk about all the abortion bullshit that's going on in the country right now, although I think everyone knows my piece on that. It's pretty fucking batshit insane, stupid, and, you know, whatever. Sharia law in the United States. Theocratic bullshit. Fucking theo-fascism. Anyway, now Noah's about to break the fucking temporal prime directive again. Gala's about to fucking bitch slap her in the face because it's like the third time she's tried to do it. Yeah, when you were a kid, did a grown pregnant woman ever tell you that you were being too loud and that she had a baby inside her stomach? And that you're being loud and rambunctious, annoying kids was hurting their baby's ears. Maybe not exactly those words. Those are the words I remember from my childhood. I remember at daycare in like, I don't know, I was like 4 years old, something like that. And it probably wasn't exactly this. It's probably changed every time I remember it, you know, what science says about memory. And yeah, Tara's like, God damn it, Noah, I've had to tell you this a million times. Why are you so stupid? Don't do it. No, it's too much. I gotta drop to one knee and act weak and hurt, and like it's such a burden. Like I'm carrying the One Ring to fucking Mordor. Chaos benefit the Miss Allies? Blah, blah, blah. I don't understand. You're right, I do what I have to. Even I don't like it. Meh. Yeah, I never understood why, like, adult pregnant women will say that to children. Because, you know, immediately a 4-year-old child's going to hear that and, like, picture a baby literally living in that woman's gastric juices, waiting in half-digested food. Like, it's just... Why? Why would you say that? Stomach. Not even tummy. Stomach. I specifically remember the word stomach. Again, maybe I'm bullshitting myself. I don't know. But, yeah. Anyway, so Queen's going to give us Mania's ring, which is actually probably an accessory that I should give somebody. Did I almost just say equeefs? Wow. It increases your max HP by 25%, so that's actually a pretty big jump. Anyway, so, you know, I'm going to continue being the queen, and your dad's going to continue being the king, and we're going to continue to be kind of like the opposite of helicopter parents, when we should be anything but the opposite of helicopter parents, considering we've got Hitler in the fucking basement. Sent to me by God. Fuck you and fuck God. Why does this make... Why you gotta make this fucking religious bullshit? Please, if something happens to Court, you must save him. You can save Court. I am sure of it. Noah's like just absolutely like trying her best not to bawl her fucking eyes out. That's, you know, I can relate. You know, it's gotta be hard, but still. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm giving her a little bit of a hard time, unjustly, because she is supposed to be, what, like 13? You know. There's only so much you can hold her accountable for in those circumstances. I think we get some extra dialogue if we go talk to all the bad guys again. How can he stop research on the mist so suddenly? King is too stubborn. Many must sacrifice their lives for victory in war. Oh my god. If only the king would retire soon. Wow. Traitor to the crown much? Like, toss that guy in prison. In the fucking Tower of London. Commoners like you shouldn't meddle in affairs like these. Me. The Sim-Seru are the only reason you've come this far. I want a Sim-Seru that's even more powerful than yours. I hear that you use incredible fighting techniques. I must fight you someday. I mean, I wish we could just be friendly sparring partners. You seem like you might be a decent dude if you weren't also a jackass. Aha, so you pilfered the Nemesis gem from the king, did you? You did well, ha ha ha. Pilfered? We asked for it and he gave it to us. That is not the definition of pilfer. God, that lady is stupid. I don't think there's really anything else to do other than, still locked up in the laboratory. She's pregnant. I was worried about her. I mean, she's the queen. You know, you're a working class woman. Like, you worry about yourself. Fuck the queen. Nobody got time to worry about the fucking queen. She's got like nannies and maids and butlers and guards and soldiers and shit. What do you got? You don't even have a fucking masseuse. Or a, you know, husband from the looks of it. Anyway, so we're down here in the basement. I feel like there was an item down here. Hidden by like one of these barrels or something, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, let's talk to Jet and Court. What a nuisance you all are. Meddling kids. You destroyed the rogue's tower. Now my efforts have come down to nothing. Whiny asshole. You stopped the mist for us. For that, I thank you. See, this is kind of like, you know, he shows a glint of something where he's like got a ounce of humility in there somewhere. But you're Sim-Seru. Get out of here. You're disturbing my research. And those Sim-Seru. Get this disgusting Sim-Seru out of my sight at once. That's an order. Why are they disgusting? I don't know what motivation he has for thinking my Sim-Seru are disgusting. If anything, like, you know, he just used raw Sim-Seru to make the mist. He clearly must find raw Sim-Seru very valuable. And, you know, because he knows what they are, surely. You know, even more so than, you know, the Delilahs and the other people noticing them. King Nebular. Noah. You there. Your name is Noah, right? That's a nice name. Aw. It's kind of cute. Kind of sweet. Anyway. Back to the nasty present. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know why he would find them gross. It's just, I don't know. I don't see the reason for it. I forget if you get to keep the Seru flame after this. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we got the Seru flame from the king in the present when he was inside his little red jellyfish prison. Yep, Court is Noah's older brother. Yes. Have you guys picked up on that? Yes. Yet now? Yeah. Okay. He is also the main villain. Let's go back to the future, Noah. Your parents are waiting for you. It's not the future. It's the present. Let's go back to the future. Let's go back to the present, you dumbasses. Whatever. I don't know. It doesn't make sense for his character to have that kind of attitude towards your Seru at that particular time. Maybe he might think that now, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not actually 100% sure what they've found here. I think it's probably just a piece of a rogue or a piece of Arasu from the Surukai. I don't know. Taiyu has a giant Seru in the Legend of Juggernaut. Mist technology and Juggernaut. What an interesting combination. Prince Court, there is no end to your dreams. Listen well. This is an order. An O-R-D-E-R. What is with people like spelling out words for emphasis when it's not necessary? I don't know. Anyway, here we see the beginning of the end. It's Audrey 2! Or actually, I guess in this case it'd be Audrey 1. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me. Yeah, so like that is another scene that kind of confuses me, and maybe I'm just not remembering something, but that's entirely possible. I want to go ahead and say that, you know, right out front. But you know, like they mention the Juggernaut technology that Taiyu has, so that's the technology to make the Seru Juggernaut predates the Mist. So Juggernaut used to be a regular, like, sane Seru? Or is he just a Sim-Seru? But is he like a pre-Mist Sim-Seru? Is that what that is? Because I don't understand how... Because I thought that Sim-Seru were kind of dependent on Mist. That's what we've established so far? I mean, I don't know. I could be wrong. I'd be interested to, like, know, like, the lore behind, maybe I'll go look that up at some point tonight, but, you know, to look up exactly, like, you know what I mean? Like, what context, Juggernaut has in the world, prior to the Mist. What motivation there was for having it. I don't know. Anyway, I think all right. There's nothing really else to do here, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut out while I run out, and you know, touch up every. Well, you know, maybe I'll go. Does the Queen have anything to say? I don't think she does. Yeah, there's some sort of. I knew there would be some sort of cutscene. Noah, you heard me. Cord is my son, and he's your brother. After that incident, 2 Seru remained in Concrim. One was transformed into the Sim-Seru, which fed on the mist and engulfed Concrim. The other Seru may be a fragment of an evil rogue. Okay, so now we know what he found. That Seru can give humans incredible knowledge. So Rogue is basically Prometheus. Which, by my rant about Hail Satan the other night, and, you know, varying forms of chaos gods and gods of knowledge, deities, monsters, creatures of knowledge, and mythology and legends, and, you know, things of entities of rebellion and wisdom and, you know, chaos. Don't really agree with wholesale making bad of, or making evil of, something like Rogue, but whatever. He learned to create Sim-Seru to provide him with the power to achieve his ambitions. By the time we realized what Court was doing, it was already too late because we're fucking idiots. Like, really, he was so petulant after you scolded him for designing a weapon of mass destruction. Like, how... You should feel responsible, god damn it. Going to shut down the mist generator and the Absolute Fortress for good. After that, you won't have to be alone anymore, Mother. Noah, I love you. Yes, love. I know about love. Mother, don't give up. I think there's a cutscene with the father too, and just for completion's sake, I'm going to try and get to it. Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so let's D, wow, okay. Of course I get into a random encounter right when I come back in. Whatever. Wanted to head downstairs, see if there was any cutscene to see with Noah's dad. Again, just for completion's sake. I feel like at this point in RPGs, I tend to get a little impatient. And, you know, maybe I gloss over too many things or miss things or, you know, whatever. Whereas when I first start playing, it's like, hey, look at all this stuff, and did you know you could do this and this and this, and, you know, it kind of wears off the further I get into the game. And, you know, I don't want it to. So, trying to make a conscious effort to avoid that somewhat. Maybe just a little bit. Oh boy, that is a sound. Yeah, at least we got a door win. I can definitely make use of that once I get out of here. Ugh. The fact that we managed to charm a fucking... I almost said charge. Charm a fucking Lamia / Medusa thing. Gorgon, whatever. That's kind of gross. Alright, come on. We got some dialogue to happen here, or what? Maybe? Maybe not? The Nemesis Gem. Use them to turn off the Gate of Hell. Please, Noah. Destroy Miss Center. Do it for us. The whole world. Alright, so, not really. Alright. Door of Light. Let's get the fuck out of here. Don't feel like being in here anymore. Not a fan. Alright, so. With my newfound mobility, what with those handful of doors of wind I now have, I'm going to go over to, excuse me, I'm gonna go to the Crystal Station, which I think should be populated now. Yeah. Hey, look at that! the fucking train's back. Oh, dude, fuck yeah. Alright, cool. Let's go see what's what. So yeah, the one and only time, with the exception of the Soru breads that I bought with coins, for the, you know, to progress through the soul basement dungeon thing. Yeah, the sole exception to my, you know, communist challenge that I've put in place here. Oh, it's a wolf. It's not Terra, though. Why are you whining? What's the matter, puppy? See that animal there? Its name is Poochie. It's been waiting there for its master ever since the mist cleared. That's so sad. But yeah, you may remember when we first got to Callisto, I found 3,000 Gs behind this tree and subsequently collapsed into a black hole. Yeah, but not really. Instead, I used that 3,000 Gs that I found on the ground behind this tree, and I gave it to the Honest Person store for like a Door of Light, a Door of Wind, and like 3 healing blooms or something like that. Like, it was a little tiny little care package. If you actually leave 3,000 gil for it, I'm just gonna say gil because I don't like saying G's, whatever, gil. Legend of Legaia now uses Final Fantasy bitcoins. When the mist clears, the owner of the Honest Person shop shows back up, and he's very kind of weird looking and kind of wobbly and awkward and looks like he has sunglasses on. I have an unattended kiosk here, and even with the mist, some kind people put money in. It makes me happy. So happy. In fact, I'm going to give you this for free. Fuck yeah, buddy. I guess human nature is basically good, just like I always thought. Hell yeah. And that is why communism will work. Maybe, maybe not. I can hope. The futurist communism. Fully automated luxury Star Trek gay rainbow space communism. Yeah. But, you know, as edgy and dark as I may be sometimes, or, you know, I guess if you don't know me in real life, it doesn't really seem like that. Maybe, I don't know. But, you know, I do believe people are basically good. If I didn't, there wouldn't be much reason to have an ideology like communism. Station attendant here isn't very friendly. This is a flying train bound for Octon. Fare is 200G. Do you wish to board? No. Oh, is the fare too high for you? Well, the fare is the same for everyone. No use complaining. Jeez. What a douchebag. So it's a little bit too little too late, but that vitality ring is an agility booster, which means that it basically, I mean, I'd have to check, but let me get into a fight real quick with it and without it and see what it looks like. Might want to remove the good luck bell. Alright, so we'll get in a fight and we'll see what happens. So I'll use Gala as my guinea pig here. So, without spirit, right now, Gala has 1, 2, 3. Let's see, let me actually make it so that I actually do a move here. You know, he has, sorry, hold on. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 slots. Just baseline, no spirit. So after I kill these motherfuckers, we're gonna get into another fight. And I'm gonna equip the Vitality Ring first. I'm gonna see. So I actually hadn't paid attention to that stat in previous playthroughs. Honestly, you know, there's one thing that I really do enjoy about doing Let's Plays. The fact that I learn things about games I didn't know before. You know, in an effort to do challenging playthroughs. Which I do try to do, like, you know, as ham-fisted and, you know, doofy as my playthroughs can sometimes be. I do approach them from... I do actually put a lot of time into researching the game that I'm playing outside of recording. I don't always keep that information at the forefront of my mind while I'm playing. Sometimes it's hard to, you know, ADD and whatnot. But I do try, and yeah, I never really knew about the connection. I thought agility increased your block rate, which is, it's sort of easy to see how I would make that mistake, because your block rate is increased by spirit, which also increases your agility and your, you know, arts gauge. So I was correct in assuming that the Vitality Ring does, in fact, increase a thing that is increased by spirit. It's just not the thing that I thought it was. Anyway, here's the Vitality Ring. I gave it to Gala, so we'll get into another fight and see what happens. Alright, so now we're back, and let's see... Huh. Wow. I did not... Wow. Alright. Yeah, that is not at all something to sneeze at. That's... Jesus fucking Christ, how many slots is that? Is that 8? Oh, no, not quite. So that only actually gave me 1 extra art slot, but I think as soon as Gala gets a level, it will be 2 extra. So it you know, it fluctuates based on where you are in your leveling process, but still, it's pretty fucking good. Like, no joke. Anyway, I'll hop back out, do a teensy bit of grinding before we advance the plot. Alright, everybody. You ready? Because we're gonna go take out the last fucking mist generator after this. This is basically the third to last dungeon, and it's the second to last, like, real dungeon that matters. There's this dungeon, and then there's another dungeon that is really just kind of like a gauntlet that leads to a boss fight. Not really a dungeon in any true sense. Really small. And then there's the final dungeon. So, without further ado, let's get the fuck in there and start fucking shit up. So this is Jet's Absolute Fortress. For some reason, it's considered Jet's property, even though, you know, clearly he's just a pawn. We destroy the mist generator here, then Conqueror will be free. Yay. Oh, the Nemesis gem from your parents, throw it towards the gate of hell. Why not just walk up to the gate of hell and touch it with it? I'm not afraid of you, I hate you, get out of here, you dumb wall made of some esoteric substance that needs this crazy gem to open? Whatever. Anyway, so this is a kind of more upbeat, you know, breakbeat drum and bassy style remix of the, you know, the typical, the usual Mist Generator music, which is much more like lurchy and kind of like, you know, generic dungeon sounding music. What I really like about this music, you know, for one thing, that, you know, the beat's catchy, obviously. That didn't need to be said, but the thing that I do really like about it, more than anything, actually, is the fact that first of all, hold on a second. I am going to use the good luck bell in here because I feel like it. Don't you fucking judge me. Sorry. I don't feel like it. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. And, oh man, what the fuck was I saying before that? I don't even fucking remember. Shit. Oh yeah, this music. So not only is the beat catchy as fuck, but do you hear that bass line in the background? I really like it. I don't know why. It's obviously really simple. I think I just like the pulse of it. I don't know. It's nice. I dig it. It kind of gives it aids in the propulsive feeling of the music, but it like there's like a distinct whoop leading up into each beat, and so it's like a whoop 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 whoop. It makes it like, you know, really kind of, you know, like whap whap whap. I don't know. I like it. Just deal with it. Oh, one other big thing. I gave Noah the Vitality Gem that we got from the Crystal Station, and along with the Metal Gem, basically, unless it's to reduce damage, she doesn't need to Spirit anymore. She got 9 slots with that thing. So yeah, definitely worthwhile. I thought it wouldn't be that useful at this point in the game, but for the purposes of getting through like random bullshit encounters, still definitely very useful, in my opinion. So, anyway, here we go. We got Spoon level 2 and Barra level 2. Okay. Well, I would really like to, for once, finally get Barra for fucking Noah. Because, I mean, goddamn. Jesus. I also used all of my remaining stat waters, and I tried to evenly distribute them in such a way that, you know, didn't make the characters too cookie cutter. I tried to like distribute the stat points towards the points where they already kind of are strong. Because that's honestly what you need if you're going for a no equipment playthrough. You need to amplify the character's strengths, and you know, in my opinion, that's how I see it. Because I mean, you're gonna be weak in, you know, the weak areas regardless. So when you're already at a disadvantage, you may as well focus on where you're ahead already. So that's what I tried to do. Vaughn and Gala got most of the individual boosts, whereas Noah got most of the speed boosts, and I also favored her with the Miracle Waters, the ones that boost all your stats. Not to, you know, a ridiculous degree, but definitely to a degree. So that's the life armband, and that item is what we would get from May towards the end of the game if we had gotten May's pendant from her at the beginning of the game. So for completion's sake, we now have the life armband. It is basically a carbon copy of Minea's ring and increases your max HP by 25%. I think, right? Yes, I am correct. I am right. Tremble in fear, for I am correct. Anyway. Also, this is a really good place to grind because there's, again, a spring here that just, you know, magically heals you, so be sure to take advantage of that. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and save here. Oh, wait. Controller was getting all pissy with me. Okay. So yeah, we just kind of continue going straight here, and then there'll be a cutscene briefly. Oh no! Look, there's a big pool of mist. That's not how mist works. It doesn't pool. I mean, I guess it technically could because it's gas. It's a fluid, but still. Make it sound like you just dive in and go swimming. Amazing? Is that really the word you want to use for it? You know, Noah, do you just want to show up at, like, Dachau or, you know, Auschwitz and be like, amazing! It's like a furnace for burning humans. Like, I don't know. It's always weird when heroes react in awe to the general impressiveness and ingenuity of the creations of their oppressors or antagonists. Anyway, so yeah, in this dungeon, the mist generator is upstairs. So we have to go upstairs. We are currently we're basically in a cave that's underneath the actual dungeon. We're still considered in the actual dungeon right now. I'm just saying, like, in terms of the layout, this is definitely, you know, the biggest mist generator. But yeah. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this episode here, guys. That chest that was right in front of us has a rainbow jewel. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut here, kill these guys, maybe grind a teensy bit. Probably not enough to gain a level, but you know, we'll see. Grab that rainbow jewel, and yeah, we'll come right back. And I think I'm gonna try and knock this dungeon out, and you know, get towards the bit after that, all in the span of the next episode. So stay tuned. We are rapidly approaching the finale, guys. So stick with me. It only gets better from here. I don't know, maybe. Whatever. What do you want from me? Love you guys. Bye.